So Andrew Jackson really distrusted large banks and large businesses. He'd always been more of a supporter of kind of the South and the West and the more rural population, and always distrusted the National Bank of the United States as well. So the National Bank had been created to receive deposits from the federal government, and they also controlled most of the nation's gold and silver. And the National Bank was due up for a new charter. And so in 1832, Daniel Webster and Henry Clay present a bill to renew the Bank of the United States. And the bill is passed in Congress, but Jackson vetoes this bill. And this veto greatly increased the power of the president. The South supported the veto, and this became a major issue heading into the 1832 election. And so um, this Bank of the United States was basically due to expire in 1836, and Jackson didn't wait. He removed all of the nation's money out of the National Bank, and instead deposited it into dozens of state institutions. And this kind of led to a drastic decline of the Bank of the United States, and ultimately kind of uh, led to inflation as a lot of these state banks kind of went wild printing money, and paved the way for a major financial crash in 1937. So that's going to lead us to the growth of the Whig Party. And this was kind of born from the Jackson presidency. And so um, the Whig Party was basically organized by people who were opposed to Andrew Jackson. It had been organized by Henry Clay, and the name meant to kind of recollect the revolutionary American opposition to the monarchy. It becomes a very diverse party. It was supported by people like Henry Clay and Daniel Webster and others who worked during the Jackson presidency to try to block a lot of his actions. They also attracted other anti Jackson groups. They supported internal improvements to infrastructure, so the building of things like roads and canals and railroads. They supported improvements in public education. They supported a market economy and claimed, like Andrew Jackson did, to kind of represent and support the common man.